In this video, I will give an overview of the ecosystem around the Lean theorem prover. We will be looking at three sorts of tools. In the green column on the left are the tools that form the core of working with Lean. The blue column in the middle lists supporting tools that make day-to-day life more comfortable. And finally, the orange column on the right mentions three websites that the community uses very often. First of all, there is the program Lean itself. You need it to check all the definitions, theorem statements, and proofs, etc. The official version, Lean 3.4.2, was developed by Leonardo de Moura at Microsoft Research. It has been frozen for more than a year while de Moura and his team work on Lean 4. Meanwhile, the community has continued development of Lean 3 and is releasing updates several times per month. Mathlab is the standard mathematical library for Lean, which is indispensable unless you plan to develop all mathematics from scratch. See the community website for documentation and an overview of the contents of Mathlab. Development of Mathlab takes place at a very high pace. New updates are released several times per day. However, compiling Mathlab easily takes half an hour on a decent machine. Luckily, we have tools that allow you to skip this tedious step. This way you can always have access to the latest and greatest version. More on these tools in a moment. VS Code is an editor that takes advantage of the interactive capabilities of Lean. A dedicated extension provides features that allow you to inspect proofs step by step. In particular, you can get live feedback on the status of a proof that you are currently writing. You always know exactly what you have done and what is left. VS Code also conveniently allows you to input familiar Unicode symbols from mathematics, and you can click on names to jump to definitions. Let me briefly say a word about Elan. Its main feature is that it is completely transparent and works behind the scenes. As I remarked before, new versions of Lean are released several times per month. Usually Mathlab moves to the newest version of Lean within a few days after such a release. Elan makes sure that your computer downloads and uses the correct version of Lean, and when you switch back to an older project, Elan will transparently switch back to an older version of Lean. Git is a version control system, which means that it is a piece of software for managing changes and updates to files. We use Git to manage the source of Lean as well as Mathlab. It might seem a bit intimidating at first, but Git becomes very helpful and important once you start collaborating with others. Then there is Lean Project. It is a tool that connects all the other pieces together. You can use it to create new Lean projects or get a copy of other projects such as Mathlab. However, the best feature of Lean Project is that it automatically downloads a compiled version of Mathlab when you update. This saves you the annoying 30-minute compile cycle. For more information, I recommend watching the video on Lean Project. Finally, I will quickly mention three important websites. The most important website to get started is Zulip. It is an online chat room where lots of discussions take place with topics ranging from troubleshooting and installation to hard mathematical questions to nitty-gritty details of Lean implementation. We encourage new users to sign up. There is a new members stream. Just start your topic. All questions are welcome. The next website that plays a big role in day-to-day life with Lean is GitHub. It is a website that hosts Git repositories. This is the place where updates to Lean and Mathlab are proposed and discussed. If you are interested in contributing, please take a look at the video on how to make a pull request to Mathlab. Last but not least is the community website. There is an online editor where you can try out Lean. The website contains documentation of Mathlab, links to tutorials and other learning materials, and also installation instructions, which brings me to the final part of this video. If you are excited and want to install the tools that I talked about in this video, then you can watch one of our installation videos or follow the instructions on the community website. We have separate instructions for all three big operating systems, Windows, Mac, and Linux. Thank you very much and happy leaning!